He said so much, and it's only been 30 seconds. That was an excellent video. Well, let's go. We're going to do Jouner Luckas, 24 Hours to Live. Hey, let's roll. I just did the whole Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz joint, and I made the screen disappear like that, and it makes it stop recording too. And I forgot to make it pop back up, so it's unusable. It sucks. Hey, let's roll.
Me and my niggas outside of the crib, blowing the smoke and rolling a few, shooting some dice and making a flip. We getting a lit, you know what it do. One of my homies said, I got a question I wanna know, like what would you choose? If you had 24 hours to live, then where would you go and what would you do? I'm about to catch a few felonies, load up the trunk and then head to the Beverly's. I'm about to whip and then rob a celebrity.
Okay, it's one of those like sitting around with the homeboys what if scenarios. Let's just go back.
Flip, we getting a lit, you know what it do. One of my homies said, I got a question I wanna know, like what would you choose? If you had 24 hours to live, then where would you go and what would you do? I'm about to catch a few felonies, load up the trunk and then head to the Beverly's. I'm about to whip and then rob a celebrity, take all his shit and then steal his identity. Strap on a vest and go kill all my enemies, slap any hater that showed any jealousy, shoot every broski that tried to get next to me. After the shit, they all gonna remember me.
Jouner is cold. He just came out cold as hell. Alright. He said they're gonna remember me. He said so much, and it's only been 30 seconds. He be rhyming fast as hell.
Got the bag and the end of the draw. Get in the floor, take from the rich and then give to the poor. Give them the shit that they couldn't afford.
That was called hand me the draw. Get on the floor, take from the rich and give to the poor. Some shit they couldn't afford. What he said?
Give them the shit that they couldn't afford. Buy them all cribs and then give them a tour. Whipping the Porsche.
Buy them all cribs and give them a tour. Whipping the Porsche. Bruv. My man's is cold. Only 43 seconds in.
Dirt on the cops and I'm flipping the law. Bury the ops and then dig up the cards. Throw me a party with all of the bros and then turn every day to a holiday. I have an orgy with all of the hoes who ain't never want to give me the time of day.
I had an orgy with all the hoes that wouldn't give me the time of day. Word. Alright, where did I go? Right here it is.
See the shit that go down like a mate date, make niggas a lobster play. I have an orgy with all of the hoes who ain't never want to give me the time of day. Catch them all lacking and kidnap you rappers who talk to police and cooperate. Break into prison and free all the hitters and give all them niggas a lobster play. Pull up to the fucking White House with an AK, go inside and cut the lights out, then I make way. Tell the government to put down, we don't play safe. Everybody on the block now, get a pay date, stay ready.
No wonder Eminem did a song with him. Dude is so impressive. His schemes are so clean. And I don't know, they just fit together so perfect.
Go inside and cut the lights out, then I make way. Tell the government to pipe down, we don't play safe.
He said, cut the lights out, make way.
Everybody on the block now, get a pay date, stay ready, and I'm on a prowl with a straight blade. Guarantee the shit that go down like a mate date, make a run. Invade the whole hood, then I vacate. A lot of niggas doing no good, but they maintain. I'm a gun down.
Yeah, that was cold.
Every pedophile, wonder if I get to heaven now. I'm a criminal. I take every deadbeat daddy, put him in the ground. Niggas had to let them.
Take every deadbeat daddy, put him in the ground.
Been around, but they're in and out. I'ma run a couple 100 miles, and I'm giving out hope to the people at the bottom that can never smile. I can feel the.
I can run a couple 100 miles, and I can give a little hope to the people who think they can never smile.
Running low any minute now. Everything I ever wanted, I'ma go and get it now. Nigga now. And I'm about to catch a few felonies. Load up a trunk and then head to the Beverly's. How about the whip and then rob a celebrity? Take all the shit and then steal his identity. Strap on a vest and go kill all my.
Hey, that coat was cold as hell. Look at that. That is sick. I just noticed that, my bad.
All the shit and then steal his identity. Strap on a vest and go kill all my enemies. Slap any hater that showed any jealousy. If you had 24 hours to live with it, what would you do if it was you instead of you do?
This is cold. Oh, I like that. Look all this. The Secret Service behind him. This nigga look goofy right here. Come on. He said. This song is cold as hell though so far, and we're only a minute and a half in now. So.
What would you do? What would you do? I got a question I wanna know. Like, what would you do? Where would you go?
Alright, that was a cold scene. The police behind him with their guns.
I wanna know. What would you do? What would you do?
Right here. That was sick.
I got a question I wanna know. Like, what would you do? Where would you go? What would you choose? So I got a question I wanna know. Like, what would you do? Would you go crazy because because of it. Kill every nigga you holding a grudge against. Line up the plug and stare you 100 bricks. Slap any nigga that.
He said slap you to grub and then what did he say? Hold on.
Slide up the plug and stare you
slide on the plug and then steal you 100 bricks.
100 bricks, slap any nigga that did any sucker shit. Run in the crib and then take what you wanna get. Load up the choppers and scheme on the government. 24 hours is all that you gonna get. Would you go stupid or would you do none of it? And I'm coming for every nigga that owe me cake. Better have every single penny and don't be late. All the running and how to get do it won't be safe. We ain't talking and I don't wanna negotiate. I'ma fucking your baby mama's a procreate. Give it to your little brother, I hope he hate. Got a bullet for every nigga that told me wait. No more rhyming and OJ, I need a code.
I was messing around with my positioning over here. Whatever, that's fine. Bro, that was nuts. Alright, where were we at? We were when he was with them cats with the bags over their head. Alright.
Better have every single penny and don't be late. All the running and how to get do it won't be safe. We ain't talking and I don't wanna negotiate. I'ma fucking your baby mama's a procreate. Give it
He said I'm gonna get your baby mamas and procreate, son. Look, the police still over here. Alright.
Tell a new little brother, I hope he hate. Got a bullet for every nigga that told me wait. No more rhyming and OJ, I need a Kobe. Stay sick and tired of niggas bragging, better give me your jewelry. If I don't take it off, you'll be giving it to me. I murder every bully that be getting a rulie. This for every nigga that thought it was living a movie. Way too many on my list that was daring to move me. This for anybody that was swearing they knew me. I take every motherfucker who the animal cruelty. Line them all up in a row, so I hand me the Uzi. And you gon' see what happens next, cause when the clock hits, fucker who the animal cruelty. Line them all me. I murder every bully that be getting a rulie. This for every nigga that thought it was living a movie. Way too many on my list.
I murder every bully that was getting unruly. This for every nigga thinking he was a bully that's in a movie. Is that what he said? Oh.
Nigga that thought it was living a movie. Way too many on my list that was daring to move me. This for anybody that was swearing they knew me. I take every motherfucker who the animal cruelty. Line them all up in a row, so I hand me the Uzi. And you gon' see what happens next, cause when the clock hits stop, I can laugh at death. I got a bulletproof.
You'll see what happens next, cause when the clock hits stop, I can laugh at death. Bro, that's ice cold. He's just getting started with that too. Look at this scene.
And you gon' see what happens next, cause when the clock hits stop, I can laugh at death. I got a bulletproof heart, I don't have a vest. Before I die, as God.
I got a bulletproof heart, I don't have a vest.
Pass the test, take all my money at the crib and I cash a check. They give all of it to my kids, that's my last request. If you had 24 hours to action left, tell me what you gonna do if your ass was next. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
This chorus is cold. This video is sick.
I got a question I wanna know, like what would you do? Where would you go?
I like this. The security just legit. And look at this. You got the fog in the back with the LED lights. You see, look, got a woman with her hands up on the window. It almost looks like she's getting murdered or something. That doesn't look like sex. I don't know. It looks concerning. All right.
What will you choose? So I got a question I wanna know, like what will you do? Would you go crazy because of it? Kill every nigga you holding a grudge against. Line up the plug and stare you 100 bricks. Slap any nigga that.
Oh, that's the chorus. Or is that's a bridge?
Get any sucker shit, run in the crib and then take what you wanna get. Load up the choppers and scheme on the government. 24 hours is all that you gonna get.
Load up the choppers and scheme on the government.
Would you go stupid or would you do none of it?
Hey, Doc, what's the news? Doc says, I have some bad news and some really bad news. The bad news is that you only have 24 hours to live. Fred can't believe it. He says, oh, my God. What could be worse news than that? Doctor says, I couldn't get hold of you yesterday.
That man said, I couldn't get a hold of you yesterday. All right, let's listen to that bridge one more time.
What will you choose? So I got a
Yeah, so this is the
question I wanna know, like what will you do? Would you go crazy because of it? Kill every nigga you holding the grudge against. Line up the plug.
Would you go crazy because of it? Kill every nigga you holding the grudge against? He said, slide on the plug.
Gonna scare you 100 bricks.
Steal you 100 bricks.
Any nigga that did any sucker shit, run in the crib and then take what you wanna get. Load up the choppers and scheme on the government. 24
Load on.
hours is all that you gonna get. Would you go stupid or would you do none of it?
Hey, Doc,
That's good.
what's the news?
It's really good.
Doc says, I have some bad news and some really bad news. The bad news is that you only have 24 hours to live. Fred can't believe it. He says, oh, my God. What could be worse news than that?
I couldn't get a hold of you yesterday.
Doctor says, I couldn't get hold of you yesterday.
Everything about that video was cold. The concepts, it was dope. He almost had like background dancers, but he didn't. They were just like actors that I don't know. It was sick. All right. Should we do this? Kodak Black. He's got 500,000.